Remy? Oh wait, hold on. Happy Halloween. Hi friends, my name's Feline today because I adopted a baby kitten.
Oh my god, who hasn't?
I am a cat owner now, if you didn't realize. I've been posting about him all the time on TikTok and Instagram. I even have my own Instagram for him, the kitty Remy, and I will become a cat Instagram account. Mark these words, go follow it. I already mentioned it in last week's video, but I wanted to talk to you all about the process, how it's going, just all your questions, because I'm sure we have a lot, and I'm gonna do my makeup. Also, is this outfit cute? It could be borderline stupid, but that is my brand. Hi! Oh my god! Look who decided to join us. You have a bed right there, come on. Oh my god. He will do anything but sleep in the bed. But before we start, I just wanted to give a shout out to my podcast. Go follow my podcast, we just posted a new episode. Remy has the spotlight in most of them now. Remy, what are you doing? So first, let's answer the who, what, when, where, whys. His name is Remy, R-E-M-I, inspired by the movie Ratatouille, just because he looks like him, and I've always wanted to name a cat Remy. What? He's an American short hair, I think. I don't know. It's from a shelter. He is part tuxedo cat, that's why he has white and gray specks. He's sort of like a dark gray, basically. Kind of looks like that. There you go. Come on, come up here. Come up here. Yeah, oh, there we go. Stay there. Oh my god. I don't know what breed he is exactly, but I also don't care because I'm not the person to like want a purebred. I don't even know if you can do that with cats. When did I get him? A few weeks ago. I think it's been almost a month. It was September 28th. We got him. Where? Queens, New York. I found him through petfinder.com, which is like this online way of finding people who are fostering or online shelters. It's like Craigslist, but more reliable. Why'd I get him? Because I always wanted a cat. For anyone who's watched me a few years ago, I used to talk about this cat named Diesel. Don't worry, he's alive. And people were like, oh, why don't you show him in videos anymore? And I said, I specifically stated it was not my cat, it's my sister's. My sister does not live with me, so he's not here. But ever since my sister brought that cat into our family, I've just been wanting one because I just like cats more than dogs. Joey's had a bunch of cats in his life, so he was ready to get a cat too. He didn't care what cat I wanted. I just chose whatever spoke out to me. I'm gonna go through chronological order. So first we had to find a cat. I started off on Pet Finder. You can search. Oh my god. Get in the bed. Get on the bed. Stay on the bed. He will be popping in now and again because he's awake now. So on Pet Finder, you can search up how far you're willing to go for a cat. I just did like 5 miles. And at first I stumbled upon another cat, but, and this is the sad part, unfortunately he passed away as a kitten because there was a virus that he was vaccinated against, but he still got it, and it went all throughout the shelter. It's a tragic story. The shelter shut down for a few weeks, so I was basically I was like mourning the death because I was almost about to get him like in a week. I already bought the litter box, the cat tower, the cat bed, toys, like everything was ready. So there was just empty cat furniture for a couple months. This was back during summer because the moment I moved in, we started immediately. Once the shelter went back to normal, I asked them again like, hey, are there any availabilities for a male cat? And I wanted a male cat just because I had a male cat before and I heard it's easier to take care of them first. So I was like, let's be a beginner. I had a male cat, I'm going to raise another male cat for now. They had this cat named Yaki at first, that was his original name, and he was 6 months old. He was in Queens, which is about an hour away from me. So I said, you know what, that's not that far, like it's an hour subway ride, I'll just Uber back because I think that's like 30 minutes. And I didn't really want to bring a cat on a subway because one, I don't know how he's gonna react yet, and two, that could be embarrassing because it could start meowing and I don't want to deal with that, even though no one cares on the subway, I care. Here are some pictures of him very young. That's what they showed me before. And then that's him when he started to grow up. Mind you, he's only 6 months old, so he will still be a little bit bigger once he's fully grown. He had 4 other siblings in the foster home. They were all lovely. Oh, look at him. So when I got to the foster home, I'm gonna show some clips of how it went.
Jaco. He's like, at my house, I have a cat tree that goes all the way up to the ceiling. And when he lived at my place for a little bit, he,
This is my cat still to this.
se calmó un poco. He calmed down a little bit.
Remy was the shyest one. All the other siblings wanted to touch and play with me. That sounded wrong. Oh my god. They wanted to eat food. Because the way I introduced myself was I first held out food, threw it at them, and then I held it up here on my lap. I let them sniff my hand to let them know, hey, this is who I am. This is me. Okay, Remy. He's just sitting at my feet right now. He literally likes the floor more than this bed. But it was really easy. Because they're foster cats, there's a lot of people who come in and like see the cat, so they kind of get used to having other guests around. And in that foster home, there was another dog, there were 3 siblings, so they're kind of used to like having other things around and other animals. I stayed there for about an hour just trying to get to know the foster people, get to know the cats, and see which one vibed with me the most. Technically, Remy's sister vibed with me better because she just sat next to me the whole time. Remy ran away the whole time. So I was debating taking her at first, but they told me there's already someone who's gonna take her, so you either take Remy or you wait longer. And I was like, no, I'm going to try with him because of course it's gonna take some time. And that is the biggest lesson I've learned so far. Patience, everyone, patience. Eventually I put him in a cat carrier just to see how is he gonna react. And it did not go well. For a 6-month-old cat, he is very strong. He was pushing the carrier like across the room. But he calmed down after we put some food inside, and I held my hand in front of him, and we also put a blanket over him so he couldn't see like what's going on. They told me I can go on the subway because he has gone in there before. Most of the cats do because they have to go to the vet. But I still thought, I've heard his meow. It's loud. He meows a lot when he's stressed, so I said better to just take a lift home. So it was a $35 lift. It's fine. On the lift ride home though, I don't know what went wrong, but anytime we got on the highway or he sped up, Remy would start meowing like crazy. He did it 10 times throughout the trip, and I tried to make sure he was calm. I always held my hand in front of him. I always like did and said, it's okay. I did the baby voice with him, but at some point he just started to pant like a dog. I've never seen a cat pant before. I thought it was so weird and I got scared. I assumed he's either dehydrated because that's what cats usually. So Remy, you like the bed when it's on the floor but not on the bed. At first I thought he was dehydrated because I know that's what dogs do when they're panting, at least I think. And then I started looking it up and it's like, oh, he could have a really bad disorder, and then I got worried. Like, this is why you don't search up stuff yourself, because you go down a rabbit hole. A black hole, I should say. I called the cat owner. I was like, is this normal? Like, is he gonna be okay? And she's like, yeah, that happens rarely when he's just under a lot of stress. So he has not done it since, I will say that much. His heart and breath rate was very fast. I think he just wasn't used to the car, so I was like, at least this is not a subway, because that would have been 10 times worse. I eventually get home. The first thing they told me to do was to introduce him to the litter box so he knows that's where you pee. Previously with our first cat, we would put the litter box in the bathroom and then lock him in there for a day with food and water just so he knows it's the litter box. But because Remy was already litter trained, so I'm doing a compromise. This is his favorite blanket of all time, so I'm assuming, nope, not good enough for you. Well, he doesn't like any of it. So I introduced him to the litter box. He stays in there. He understands how to get in there. So the one I bought, it's like there's a cat window and you're supposed to go through that first and then you jump out at the end. He does not do the window. He did it the first day, never again. I don't think he likes going in things. I don't think he understands doors. So I just have a regular cat litter box now, and it's not even that good. I'm gonna get to it. After I got him on the litter box, I introduced him to this bed and he immediately started kneading. So I was like, that's so sweet, you know? Normally, I thought he would just jump under the bed. While he's kneading, I thought it'd be okay for me to turn on the AC. That destroyed him. Which is fine. I know it's normal for cats on the first week or so just because they need to have a hiding space. When you get a cat, please don't eliminate any form of escape for them. That makes them stressed. They want to be able to have a safe area, a safe space, you know? So we just had food out. I had toys. I thought I could get him to come out. I turned on the TV with bird noises just in case because the person at the shelter said that could work, didn't. Now he likes it. It took all night for him to eat food. What we had to do was take the cat bowl and like push it right under the bed and then slowly move it one by one, like an inch out while he's eating. But the next day he was already coming out of the bed, which I was so happy with because I thought it would take an entire week for him to open up to us, to not be shy. So now I'm going to talk about some special things about him because every cat is special. Remy, right here under me right now, loves to knead and drool. It's the weirdest thing. If you smell this right now, it smells like cat drool. It smells like salmon. So I've had to wash it almost every week. I don't know what it is about this cat, but I know it's normal for kittens to drool when they're like happy or salivating or when they're kneading because it means that they're happy, but he will drool into the cat bed. When he's doing the paw thing, he shoves his face into the bed for some reason, and it happens on blankets, it happens on me. When you move him, it's wet in that area, like he drools a lot. I don't think I can stop that, nor do I want to, but the first week it smelled rancid just because we were giving him only wet food, so he just had bad breath every second. Next week I put him on a diet of both wet and dry to get him used to dry food, and that cleared it up immensely. Also, he wouldn't drink water after, and I got worried. I was like, you know there's water there. I've seen you do it once so far. Why don't you do it ever again? And I got so worried that I just decided to bring out another bowl of water. So the current bowls we use are like kiddie bowls. They have a face on them. And then the one I gave him is like this tiny sauce cup. He will drink out of that for an entire minute, but not in this kiddie bowl. So I don't know what it is about it. I offered the cup throughout the day, like 3 different times, and he always drinks out of it. And I put it in front of the other water. So hopefully he's starting to learn now.
No, not sink water.
As for his litter box, it's shit. It smells like shit. It doesn't cover the shit. It's shit. He's doing it. He's doing the drooling. So this litter box, I saw reviews on it, and I think the reason why people love it so much, it's $40 by the way. It has a nice aesthetic to it, you know, it's blue, it's pastel, it has a cat window, but it has lines on top, so if something is stinky in there, it's gonna go up and through it. And it wouldn't be such a problem if this cat's feces weren't the most rank thing I have ever smelled in my entire life. It is worse than a New York City garbage dump. I've never smelled anything like it, and I looked it up. Apparently kittens just smell worse in the first year, so that's great. But I could tolerate him more if he actually knew how to cover it up, because he doesn't. So when cats pee or poop, they usually do this with their paws to the litter so that it covers it up after, because they don't want to smell it either. Not this cat. He misses. He's scratching the walls of the litter box, and like he's literally scratching nothing. I'm gonna show a clip of him doing it to a toilet.
I opened it for you. What do you want? What do you want? Stop! Please! Please! Remy!
He will do it to everything but litter. So I don't know how to teach it to him. Currently we're using pellets. We're gonna switch to like litter instead soon. I need to look into the differences more, but this litter is not working for him. I'm this close to buying an automatic one that's like $100 because I can't. It wakes me up at night when he poops because it's so stinky. It's made me cry at some points. It's made my nose sting and burn. The worst, let me tell you. And he does it so often. You eat so much. He's very food driven. Let me know if y'all have any recommendations. Please, like I need a good one. Going off of the food, so his breath was worse when he didn't drink water. Now it's fine. We do use salmon. He's a very food driven cat. He loves to, he doesn't wake me up anymore when he's hungry. He just waits for me to wake up so that he can meow. The moment my toe touches the floor, he's meowing. He's up out of the bed. He knows where the food is. I've heard horror stories of him as a smaller kitten. Apparently he burned his whiskers trying to eat off of the stovetop that was still on. So he does anything for food. So we locked it in the closet, but he learned how to open the closet. He also learned how to open the cabinet that the food is in. So now we've had to tie the cabinet up together, and we use negative reinforcement. We say no very sternly and move him away. I'm not for negative punishment like spraying him with water or, you know, punishing him by locking him somewhere or not giving him food. That's like abuse. It's a cat, it's a baby, so like learn to have patience. But there are days where he tests my patience. I will try to make the food for him because I care about giving him like a good meal, so I do half a can of cat food, then I do a few spoonfuls of the dry food. I mix it together and I add some water in there to make sure it's soft enough for him because he is a kitten and I want him to get water. I'm still worried about that to this day. So while I'm doing that, it takes around like 3 minutes to mix it all and like get it together. He's jumping on the table to get to it. I have to push him aside, I have to like gently push him down.
No. No. No, no, no. Okay, you're going in the other room.
Some days if I don't want to deal with it, I will just leave him in a room while I do it on the other side. But that just makes him even more loud, so I've stopped doing that. Once he eats, he's silent, which is great. But he eats it all in like 5 minutes. Lately, he hasn't been finishing it all in one go because I think he's starting to realize I'm not gonna feed you until 9 p.m. So you better pace yourself, right? I also gave him greenies and catnip treats because they help freshen their breath apparently. I don't know if it does it. I'm not gonna give him Temptations yet because that's crack and I need to hide stuff first because he still knows how to open the cabinets and the doors. I'm debating getting magnets for locks so they can't open it. As for his toys, he likes to go in boxes right now. I think every cat likes cardboard. He loves this little twirly rainbow one that Joey bought him. That was his first toy technically, but now I've found his favorite toy. And listen up to everyone, okay? Before you go buy $30 on some cat toy, think about what you have at home. I have these reusable shopping bags. They're sort of like tote bags that you can fold up and tie a knot so that it's like portable. It's this big. I'm not showing it right now because it will wake him up. And he goes crazy for it. He loves to play soccer with it. I just play catch with him by throwing it from here to the other room and then back and forth because that's all the space we have. And when he has the zoomies, because he gets them, you know, in the morning after he eats and then at night after he eats, we have to tire him out in order for him to go to sleep. So I just do it for like 10 to 15 minutes and he goes crazy. He also snores louder than Joey of all things. Like, I can hear it right now. You can't. I canceled it out. But try to find DIY options. They love hair bands, but be careful because they could choke on them and eat them. They love any type of strings, like these plushies. He will chase after them if I just throw it. Anything that can be a projectile. I think because the shopping bags have this plastic sound to it, like it's crunchy, that's why he likes it more. He's not into the fabric stuff as much. Some other things that he's done that's stressful, he doesn't put more stress on me in life. He's definitely calmed me down more and made me happier in general. But it's a cat, so he's gonna eat my plants. He doesn't eat any of them, which is good because I had to put all the toxic ones as far away as possible. But he just knocks them over. He doesn't care. He will just and it falls to the ground. He's broken one pot so far that I am going to super glue back together because it was expensive, like a little devil. He's knocked over 5 plants total and I've had to vacuum up dirt 5 times total. I'm at my wit's end now, so I'm going to buy like an IKEA cabinet that's a glass, so if he wants to get in, he's gonna have to open that cabinet, but hopefully it just protects the plants because it's not that he's actively looking at them and pushing them with his hand, he just runs into them. Because when we're doing the soccer thing, like he will dribble and then he runs into a door or he runs into the plant shelf. And since Joey sleeps on this side, he loves to jump from this bed to that shelf because there's a window there. But you can see there's plants there. And there also used to be space behind the dresser that he could technically get into. I've had to block it off because one day he got stuck. But he loves to go on that dresser. I've tried tin foil, I've tried sticky tape, he doesn't care. He literally lets it happen. They lied to me. They said cats hate tinfoil on their feet. No, he likes it. He will bite tinfoil. Everything you think you know about a cat, he's the opposite. He's finally learned to not go on there because he's knocked it down so many times that I will grab him, look at him in the eye and say, no, bad cat. And now when I say that phrase, he will run away. So he's learned that's not a good thing. I've also blocked all the entrances to go behind the dresser just with objects, so he doesn't care about that place anymore. Today he still wanted to go near that window and I don't know what to do, man. I give him one window already. I already moved my plants from this window in front of me because there's 2 in this bedroom, but he doesn't care. He wants both. He has 2 windows over there. He doesn't care. He wants all of them. But most of the time he's a very sweet cat because he's very sociable. All the friends that have come here, he doesn't hide from them. He'll like look and then he just sits there. Or he goes under the bed and I just have to bring him out with some food or like, you know, because he's very food driven, or a toy. The only reason he's under the bed is if he's sleeping and he finds something under there. Because he's found a cockroach one time and he did step on it, so he helped me kill it. Was that very traumatizing? Yes, I freaking hate roaches. He loves to sit by the cat tree when we're watching TV because it's right there, so he's like watching TV with us. He likes to hear people around him, so if I get up off this bed, he's gonna follow me. When I walk out the door, he's waiting for me there. And I've had to, you know, push him away a little bit because I'm scared he's just gonna run outside of the apartment. He's a very curious cat and I don't think anything's gonna stop him. Oh my god, that's beautiful. He's adorable. Like, he's never bit me before, never scratched me unless it's my feet, because I don't know, all cats like feet, and it's freaking weird. Is that kink shaming? No, I'm fine if people are into that stuff, but it hurts. He bites them, and it's at the worst time. It's when I'm trying to sleep or I'm in the bathroom. He's not allowed in there anymore because no matter what, he's going to try and go into the tub. When I'm showering, he's tried to jump in there too, and I'm like, you will hate it, so go ahead. Maybe you'll learn then. But no, he doesn't learn. Every time I spritz a little bit of water near him, he still comes back. Anytime I'm on the toilet, he just bites at my feet. I don't know why. He can be asleep and then wake up and want to bite. I want to know the science behind it, but I also just lock him out of the bathroom because I'm not dealing with it anymore. He loves to sit on top of the fridge when I'm cooking. He likes to sit on top of the kitchen cart when I'm trying to cut salmon for myself. I will give him some, but the problem with that is you train them to want more. But overall, I couldn't be happier with him. He's super fun. I love spending time with him. When I pass out on this bed and I'm taking naps, he will walk to my hand because it's like usually spread out like this, and he just sits on top of it. It's just, I've never had a cat be that cuddly, and I'm just excited for this new journey I have because now he's gonna be in all my videos and he's gonna just experience life with us. And I hope y'all like him too. I mean, I don't see why y'all wouldn't. You don't have a choice anyways. That's all the good things. Let's talk about the other bad things. He likes to sit on top of Levi's tank. At first, he used to just sit on the nightstand and just like sleep there, but now he's eyeing the fish. He wants to scoop him up. Obviously, Levi's faster, and I've closed it off so he can't put his finger in there, but he still wants to eat it, so he's just standing on top of the glass tank, like looking down on him. I can wake up and he's just sitting there in the morning, and I'm just like, can we not? Like, you're not eating the fish. He likes to sleep in a bunch of different places, so usually it's this bed, but lately it's been on top of my keyboard on my desk, the windows, on top of the fridge, and he climbs everywhere. He's climbed on top of my TV, like he's balanced on top of it. It's a flat screen. I don't know why he wanted to do that, but I think it's just because I had mouses playing as a video and then he got too excited. He doesn't care about your laptop. He will walk over it, so he's deleted some text for an essay before. Like, it's not annoying. He hasn't destroyed a file, but he can, and he will. He's knocked over my fridge magnets too. Today he broke one of my fridge magnets. That was a 50-cent magnet, sir. And it was a squid. He likes to eat my makeup brushes too. There's just, I mean, it's just cat things. The worst thing he's done so far is break a pot, so I think that's pretty good. Oh, I forgot to mention, so because he can open the cabinets at some point during like the first week or so, he got in there. We didn't have a cover on the food yet, it was just in the regular bag, so he broke into it. He started eating it. There's like gashes in that plastic bag now, and I've had to replace 3 plastic bags because he constantly gets in there, but I wake up in time so he doesn't eat. And I'm trying to figure out the solution. Like, I could get a plastic container that's like a cereal box, but he could also knock that over probably. So I think I'm just gonna have to lock it. The person at the shelter said I could click train them, which let me know if you think it's worth it, because I think that's just a lot of effort, and it's like, it's not an inconvenience in my life that he meows when he's hungry or he just wants food. And I've also never heard of any cat be clicker trained. I feel like that's very formal, and I feel like I'm trying to get him ready to race or something. I don't want to do that work. I just want to be a cat. Please excuse me while I blend out this freaking contour. Oh no. Oh, look at him. He turned around. I don't know why, but like cats love to do this when they're sleeping. I don't know how it's comfortable for them. Go off though. I do want to do more videos with him. So this month I'm going to put on cat outfits for him. I do want to try cat food with him someday. I would like to teach him how to sit. Let me know what else you want me to do for videos. And just be ready because I'm about to turn into a cat tuber. All my TikToks will be about him now. And that brings me to the end of my makeup. Wow, oh, this, hold on. With this makeup on, I look freaking good. This totally elevated the look. Yep, that's it though. I got a cat. Let me know what you think. There's gonna be fan art probably. Go ahead and do it.
Hi. Hello, Levi. Wait, Levi, Remy. It's 2 a.m. Sorry. There is fan art already, and I just want to say thank you so much for drawing it. It looks... You know, I usually forget to do the fan art of the week at the end, but I'm trying my best. So yeah, go support this person. They're an amazing artist, and thank you for drawing my cat. Also, I forgot to mention, he still has his balls on. We had to get the pom-poms removed. And it's weird, they're like fuzzy. I don't like it, and he doesn't care. He'll show it in your face. He has no shame.
If you enjoyed, give this video a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe for more videos every week. I try to post every Saturday, but if not, turn on my post notifications. Thank you to all the patrons for supporting this channel, and also be on the lookout because I will be posting even more pictures of Remy on there. Social medias are all right here. Go check them out. Or maybe they're here. I keep forgetting. They're somewhere. Go follow them. Follow my cat account now. And I'll see you all next week for some Halloween spooky ooky content. So I love you all, and everything is less than 3. Yeah, he's literally gone.